Yo, it's your boy Marcus Willis.
And Devin Jackson.
It's the Fab Boxing Show. We have some upcoming fights this weekend. March 30th, we have light heavyweights, Oleksandr.
Gvosdyk.
Yep, I'm gonna let him say it because I can't. You see, we got notes. We got the handy dandy notebook right now. We're gonna break some stuff down. So Oleksandr
Gvosdyk.
that G, bro, throw me off. Versus Doudou Ngumbu. Oleksandr is 16-0, 13 knockouts. Ngumbu has more experience, more fight experience. I wouldn't say like knowledge and ring IQ experience, but he's 38-8 with 14 knockouts. I'm gonna let you go ahead and break this one.
So Doudou, he's got 46 fights. He's had more rounds, but that's about it. He's very wiggly. He's very wild with his punches. I think Gvosdyk's just gonna knock him out.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be so open. He's got Teddy Atlas in his corner. Teddy Atlas is a very great trainer, and they mold it pretty good.
Yeah.
And Gvosdyk is a volume puncher.
Yeah. And what I've seen, once you get up into those higher weight classes, once you get to super middleweights and above, a lot of those guys, they are a little unstable in their footing. Like a lot of them look like they just, newborn baby deers, So Bambies, a whole bunch of Bambies just trying to figure it out. But Ngumbu doesn't have the best footwork. He's a little bouncy, but it just looks like he's still trying to find his footing. And when he punches, he drops his hands a little unorthodox and wild. I think that Oleksandr would definitely capitalize on the, he has a lot of experience, but it looks inexperienced,
Yeah.
So, but he's gonna capitalize on a lot of those flaws that Ngumbu has. Oleksandr is very tough and a little basic, but he's gonna be there. He has a mean right hand, and both of them have fought some of the same opponents.
Yeah.
We got Isaac Chalimba that Oleksandr knocked out. Isaac Chalimba knocked out Ngumbu, and Najib Mohammadi, who both of them fought. Mohammadi beat Ngumbu in a 12-round decision, and Oleksandr got rid of Mohammadi in the 5th round. And we got more opponents that they fought. Who else did Oleksandr fight?
Oleksandr, let's see.
He
fought Adonis. Yeah, he just took his title, got the title from Adonis in his last fight, 11th round KO, and this is his first fight defending his title. And Doudou fought Andrew Fonfara, who fought Adonis.
And Fonfara also fought Chavez.
He did in a really good fight. He stopped Chavez.
Yeah. Yeah, he surprised everybody with that fight because that was supposed to be like Chavez's.
That was coming out part.
Yeah, coming out fight. Yeah. So both of them have fought, some notable light heavyweights, and from the looks of it, Oleksandr, he's been victorious, and Ngumbu hasn't. So that kind of tells you the story of what's going to happen in this fight. And that fight is on ESPN March 30th. The next fight we have coming up is on the Zone. That's Ryan Garcia versus Jose Lopez. Ryan Garcia, is Golden Boys, next cash cow. It's coming at 17-0, 14 knockouts versus Jose Lopez, who's 20-3 with 14 knockouts as well.
That's gonna be a pretty good fight. Jose, he's not a slouch, but he's not technically sound either. And I think that Ryan Garcia is gonna display his skill again and probably get an early stoppage in that fight.
So, yeah, I like Ryan Garcia. A lot of people, are, they kind of down talk him, downplay him or whatever. But I think he's a very talented fighter, versatile, one of the fastest, got some of the fastest hands out there. And I think, people kind of have a bad taste in their mouth about him because, I think he's just standing his ground.
Yeah.
But I think people kind of play at him because, they're not big fans of Golden Boy. And Ryan's he's just standing his ground, and I think he's sticking his chest out being a man. But seems like a very humble kid from what I've saw.
He is.
But everybody's just kind of picking.
He's maturing outside of the ring. He's not biting at everything everybody says on social media anymore, and you know, he's working with Canelo, so in the ring he's developing better. His power's getting better. He's filling out more like a man.
Yeah.
In his last couple of fights, he began to tuck his chin, so he's progressing.
Yep.
He's progressing.
So Jose doesn't have he has experience, but he doesn't have the same skill set that Ryan's going to bring. So I think that's going to be a pretty quick night for Jose. You know, Ryan's going to get rid of him. I think fairly early.
I think so.
Yeah. So then we have super welterweights Liam Smith versus Sam Eggington. That's going to be on the zone as well. Is that the same card? I believe that's the same card.
Well, those are going to be in the UK. Ryan's fight is going to be in California.
All right.
Same network though.
Okay, cool. So we have a doubleheader. Ryan Garcia versus Jose Lopez, and then Liam Smith and Sam Eggington doubleheader on the zone. Liam Smith, he's 26-2 versus Sam Eggington. You know, he's 24-5. Both of them are long-rangey super welterweights. And I see Liam Smith, you know, coming in, being, you know, the dictator of this fight.
Right. I think Sam Eggington, he's solid for a fighter, but he's very, very basic. You know, there's nothing special about him in any way. He doesn't do anything great or necessarily anything good. He's very basic. Liam's a former champion at 154. He held the WBO title before Canelo took it. His notable fights are against Canelo and Jaime Munguia. He put up a damn good fight against Canelo while it lasted, and when he fought Jaime Munguia, Jaime's a beast, and he went 12 rounds with him. He never gave up.
So that shows that, you know, he's very durable and he's a warrior, because Jaime is a great fighter. Jaime brings some.
He's strong.
Yep. Liam, to me, like he's good up and down. The only flaw that I see is he has no footwork. He's very flat-footed.
Yeah.
Not mobile. But with fighting Sam Eggington, you know, he's not really, you know, at any danger. Yeah, he doesn't have to chase him. He's going to be there for him. He doesn't bring his hands back, you know. So I think that Liam would definitely capitalize on, you know, Sam being a little unstable and not being that great in his defense.
Yeah.
I feel like Liam is a more complete fighter. Both of them are tall, long and rangy, but Liam is definitely more complete. But he's flat-footed. But I don't think you have to worry about.
He doesn't have to chase in his fight.
Yeah. Sam will be right there for him.
And Sam fought Paulo Malignaggi surprisingly, and he got an 8th round knockout.
Yep. And actually, probably like he was beating Sammy, you know, from the beginning of the fight. And I think just that range, that height difference, you know, it played on Paulo. It's 5'11" versus 5'6", you know, so that's
big difference.
Yeah, big difference in height. So there you have it. You know, we got 3 upcoming fights this weekend. Oleksandr
Gvosdyk
versus Doudou Ngumbu. That's on ESPN, light heavyweights. And then Ryan Garcia versus Jose Lopez. That's on DAZN, the zone, lightweights. And we have super welterweights Liam Smith versus Sam Eggington. That's on the zone as well. We're going to keep running y'all, you know, upcoming fights. We got Lomachenko versus Anthony Corolla and Clarissa Shields versus Christina Hammer coming up. We're going to break that down coming up. But y'all like, subscribe, share, comment, and we're going to keep bringing y'all some news. All right, more Marcus Willis.
Devin Jackson.
Fab Boxing Show. We out.